gosh.
Destiny, serendipity, faith, whatever you want to call it, but this is amazing.
What you're about to see is gonna change your lives, guys. We just had like what, an hour-long conversation. Yeah, something like that. Watch that. Check it out.
You know we can run it up. Tell me what you really want. I know I can break you off. Let me break you off. If you ever wanna fall, can I be the?
I got you. I'll move it. I'll move it for you. Can we do this? We got the string up. Hey, there we go. There we go. Shit. I'm not rich.
Hey, much love, brother. Much
I
love,
got
bro.
you.
Oh, fuck. Try to sound on
I'm gonna record this. Yeah.
Hi, sir. Is it
Oh.
possible I can take a few pictures of my car real quick? Line up there?
Which one if we can take some pictures at the very top just for like a few minutes?
You're just gonna take pictures?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just want to do like a little photo shoot real quick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wait, really?
Damn, dude, he's chill.
That's all GTR is. I respect, dog.
It's like you just gotta keep going, you know. Like no matter what, that's the thing. Light. The universe doesn't give a shit about you, because you're literally a speck, bro. So it's like you just gotta keep going at it.
Bro.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Dropping knowledge bombs, bro.
I think the biggest thing hands down has to be just traits, bro. Just traits in general. For me, bro, like I don't consider myself like successful by any means, like compared to what's out there. But I mean, I feel like I've done like enough for my age, and I just work my ass off, bro. Like day in, day out. But I think one of the biggest things too is not only that, but like motives. Like if you focus on the money, focus on the impact. I was listening to a podcast one time, and I was saying it's like the biggest way I know somebody's gonna make money or not is like if you ask them what's their goal and they say make money, they're out. Like most of the time, if their goal is to make money, they're out. But if they're passionate about the marketing or passionate about the actual business or the impact, whatever it is, like that's where the money's made. And for me, bro, to be dead honest, like this car right here, I put all my fulfillment into that. Like the last 4 years of my life, like that was the goal, that was the goal, that was the goal. And it kind of drove me, which is dope. And then I got it, and then I was like, I don't care, bro. Like the materialistic shit is like whatever now. Like obviously I still come at this because it's always about leveling up. But like, I'm cool with this, bro. Like, I don't need this, you know? It's just something to look forward to. But now I'm like, I'm really like, all right, how can I like achieve my goals? Like, you asked me like what my goals were or whatever. Like, in the world, that's what it is, bro. It's the goals. So I feel like if your motive is the goals, if your motive is the impact, legacy, whatever the hell it is, that's not money. That's it right there, bro. And people who are unsuccessful are focused on the money. And they don't get it, bro. You can't get it. Like,
It's making the impact.
Yeah, bro. It just comes to you, dude.
Now, so I'll tell you guys what, bro. When I was 16, you know, cutting hair. I started cutting hair.
Cutting hair?
First, hustling shoes. I was selling shoes. And then
There you go.
tie-dye t-shirts, and then barbershop, you know, a little barbershop in my patio.
Okay.
And at 16, I said, bro, you know, I want to go and do something bigger and greater with my life. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I don't know if what your friends were when you were growing up or whatever. My friends didn't really believe in it.
It's up. They talk shit. They don't believe it.
Yeah.
100%.
You
100,000,000%.
You feel? You feel?
Right, bro.
So,
that was the biggest
turn
thing
the
for me,
love.
bro. I was like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, think bigger, dog. Come on.
Yeah, bro. So I told him that, you know, I said, I don't care what it takes, but I'm gonna go far in life, you know. So I started making moves, and my brothers were like, nah, dude, you stupid, like stop wasting your time or whatever.
Yeah.
And so this is what I'm trying to ask you guys, like, how old are you guys, man? 18?
19.
For real?
Yeah.
Gang, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
It's good.
I turned 19 in May, bro.
There you go.
So like, question, I don't know if you've been asked this or if you know about this, but what would you say sparked? What did you hear or see that sparked that, like, you know, like, let's get it, like, I'm about to go get more, you know?
I think one of the biggest things for me that at least I can remember that stuck out was my dad. He told me, he's like, look, one day you're gonna be 30 years old. You're gonna be 30 years old doing everything like you dreamed of because you took chances, you took risk, whatever it is. Or you're gonna be 30 years old, you know, hating your job because you decided to go work, you know, you decided to do the traditional system, and then, or whatever it is. It's like either way, you're gonna be 30 years old. So you choose. So I'm like, you know, like, for me, I'm like, yo, I can be 30 years old, I can go to college for 10 years, I can, you know, be in debt, you know, I can do this, I can do that, and be struggling, or I can fucking hustle my ass off, you know, eat shit for a few years, and then at 30 years old, be balling. So I was like, that's the route I'm going. So when he told me that, it was like, time's the essence, bro. Time doesn't really exist, bro. It's just like a concept. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna get it now, you know? I'm just gonna get it now. So just work my fucking ass off, bro. Put in the work, speed up the learning curve, and from there, bro, it just becomes addicting. It's like, it becomes a habit. Like getting what you want is like, it's not, for me at least, it's not like, I don't come in here, bro, I'm like, this is not my dream car, bro. Like, it's just my next car. Right. You know what I mean? I look at a Bugatti, it's like, it's not my dream car, bro. It's just 10 cars down the line.
Yeah, I like
you know what I mean? So it's just a different way of thinking, I think, you know, the way your mind is wired, bro. I think when my dad told me that, I was like, clicked. You know, clicked.
Yeah.
That was me. What would you say was yours?
So I want to ask yours, and then I'll
All right, yeah, mine. Oh shoot, bro, this is about to get deep, bro. You want to hold?
I got you.
Yeah, no, okay. So basically, my dad worked at Microsoft, right, for like 15 years, and then I was in 8th grade, and he came home one day and he got laid off, just like that. And I was just like, man, like fuck a job, bro. Like none of that's secure. It's like you can just get like kicked off the dirt, just like that. And it's just like, man, I gotta like do something myself. And it kind of resonated with me, but I didn't do anything until junior year of high school. That's when I really got started in the business, and then things started to pick up. Just because, I mean, like, I was doing really good in soccer, right? Like, I had full ride scholarships in soccer. Yeah, I had full rides and everything. But right mid and striker. So that's what I did. But I gave that because I didn't see myself playing pro, right? And I wanted to be like really successful. And I want to like inspire people. I like to inspire people through like content. I love content creation. I love doing all that stuff. So I like to inspire and like help people. That's why I made like a YouTube channel. Always plug. Literally. That's my main like goal, I guess, is just to inspire people. So like they can like reach their dreams, because it's fucking hard, man. Like the shit like people have to do to like level up and get it. It's hard. But I mean, it's the consistency. It's all consistency. That's really what it comes down to. And so that was my main motivation. I was like, yo, my dad worked like 15 years at Microsoft and just got his ass whooped by them for like no reason. He was literally like a high exec over there, and like I mean he's doing good now at T-Mobile, but like it's chilling.
Actually, bro, let me tell you one thing real quick. So like that was my thing at first, but like so what really happened, bro, it kind of changed, it shifted my business. And I didn't tell anybody about this for like 6 months. Probably happened like 8 months ago, I want to say. But the beginning of 2017, bro. So for me, like, you know how you're talking about like your friends didn't believe in you and stuff like that. So for me, like I was always like fueled by like, all right, prove the haters wrong, prove the people that don't believe in me wrong. Like, you know, everybody's gonna, you know, think this when I do that. And my goal was like, just like to make myself feel better, I guess, by proving everybody wrong. And I remember one of my homies, bro, he used to tell me like, your brand won't, but he was like my boy. So like when it came to basketball, he was my boy. He would tell my games, he supported me. I was the first guy he met, he came from a different country. And I was the first guy he met when he came to California. But when I started my business like last year of high school, this dude's like, for some reason just talking shit, bro. They didn't believe in me. Like, you're not gonna be able to do this. Your brand's not gonna be around in 6 months. You're not gonna be making any money. You're gonna be broke. You're not gonna be getting your dream car, whatever it was. And I was like it fired me up, bro. I'm like, all right, you know, let's bet on it. You know, like I'm guaranteed, like, 'cause I knew in my mind, like I'm the type of person to make shit happen no matter what. And I literally filmed it, bro. So I really got my phone, and I was like,
are you really?
yeah. And I'm like, yo, I was like, we're making a bet right now. I'm hearing my boy. She doesn't believe I'm gonna do this, and he's hearing in the background, not, bro. Like, you're wasting your time right now. And one of my, like, all my homies in the background, like stirring it up, you know, like, hey, like, is he gonna do it? Da da da. But like, long story short, I forget about the video. I go to college. I'm in college for a few months. I end up dropping out of college to go full time with my business. And I'm going through my photos, bro. Just going through my old photos. I find that video, bro. And I haven't talked to this kid in like 5 months, dog, since I graduated high school. Even though he was like my boy in high school, but I was just so focused on my business, I cut everybody from high school off. And I'm going through there, and I'm like, oh shit, like I did all these goals that he said I couldn't do in that amount of time. And then so I sent it in a group message, bro, to him and all the people in the background that were hyping it up. And he didn't reply, but everybody else replied. like still trying to be like skeptical at first, like nah, you didn't actually, or you didn't do that. I'm like, no, I did. Here's screenshots, here's proof, like here's evidence. And they're like, fuck, well, I guess you proved us wrong. But the actual guy I wanted to like see it didn't reply to a group message. And so a couple months go by, I'm not thinking about it, but like I remember like how it just fueled me. And this is when it got crazy, bro. So like when I started like seeing like success, bro, a lot of people from my high school started reaching out for me, like haters and people that talk shit. But this guy had a super big ego. And it's cool because like I'm kind of the same way. Like we both kind of always want to be right. So we're always like, even though he's my boy, we're always arguing back and forth. Like he's the type of person that would be like, I would be like, bro, the basketball court's 10 feet tall. And he'd be like, nah, bro, it's 12 feet. I'd be like, bro, the NBA freaking hoop, or the NBA website says 10 feet. And he'd be like, nah, bro, but I know it's 12 because I can't reach 12 feet, but I can reach 10 feet. Like even though it says it in writing. So he just always wanted to be right. And like, I don't even know how many months passed by, bro, but he shoots me a text. Yo, bro, super proud of what you've been doing. I'm so sorry for hating on you, talking shit back on the day. Just want to let you know I'm proud to call you my bro. Like, keep going, bro. Everyone in the hometown's like cheering you on. And for me, I'm like, fuck, should I reply to this guy? Like, he was a hater. So I just like kind of blow him off, like flex on him one time, type of thing. And then I'm realizing, but I remember, bro, like how big his ego is. I'm like, yo, like for him to text me that, like that's some real shit, you know? So I hit him back, I wait like 12 hours and I hit him back. Like, yo, bro, I really appreciate that. Like hearing that from you, like really means the world to me. I was like, thank you so much. And another 12 hours, bro, after I sent that, I fucking get a phone call from one of my high school coaches that I said he's on my basketball team. And here's the crazy, like this is crazy, bro. Like he told me, bro, he's like, your friend died. Like the guy's, I don't want to say his name, but the guy, he texted me, bro. He's like, he passed away in a car accident like last night. Like literally like a few hours after he texted me, he's like, there was something in the road and he tried swerving and the car came around, hit him like spot on, and like died on instinct. And I'm like, fuck, like, I'm like, did that really just happen? Like, and I was thinking, bro, like this whole time I was motivated by like proving people wrong. But I'm like, and then he became like clean to me, bro. He came clean to me. And then like, I'm realizing like, yo, like I would take that all back. Like I don't care about proving anybody wrong. Like to still have him around. Like even though I didn't kick it with him, I was like, that's still my boy. I got a lot of memories with him. I was like, I'm not doing this shit to prove people wrong, bro. Like, I'm doing this shit for myself, to prove myself right. And I'm doing it for all the people who quit because like how you said, like friends like don't believe in you or friends hate on you. And a lot of those people quit. I didn't quit, but a lot of those people quit. So I was like, I'm doing it for them, bro. I'm doing it to inspire these people so they don't quit, so they can keep going. And like, since then, bro, my whole brand shifted. Everything like I do now is like before, like, it's not materialistic. It's not about proving people wrong. It's really just about like helping people like do what they really want to do, bro. And like, that shit was just crazy, bro. Like, I try not to get like emotional or anything about it. 'Cause I try to look for the positive outcome of the situation right away. I did like a charity like thing in his name and stuff like that, like right after. And it was weird because like I said, I cut everybody off from high school, bro. So I go back to my hometown and like I deactivated like my Twitter from high school. I hopped back on Twitter and like I planned this big event, got hundreds and hundreds of retweets. And, like all these people came out and like everyone was kind of looking at me because like they'd be watching me on social media, but none of them like they all were like the people that talk shit back on me. And now they're like, everyone came together, bro. I came together in peace, came together in harmony. Everyone's like, you know, remembering my buddy. And I'm just like, fuck, like, it changed my perspective, changed my brand, changed my purpose, I think. And so I looked for the positive situation out of that right away. And now, bro, like when I grind, like, I'm grinding for that. I'm grinding for him, bro. Like, when I hustle, when I want to leave a legacy, it's for things like that, and not necessarily to, like just, like, buy, like, shit like this, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It keeps me fired up, but it's, like, so much bigger, bro. So that's actually the biggest thing recently I figured out that drives me now, that changed everything. Before, bro, it was like I was like super materialistic, and now it's like it's not about that at all, bro. So that's the biggest thing for me, actually. Yeah.
Sharing the moment.
Appreciate you. Hey, you know, I want to commend you guys, bro.
Yeah.
That you got a big heart, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. It's dope that oh shit, the lights just came off.
Ooh.
It's dope that we just came through, bro, and started talking. And I haven't met anybody randomly before, bro, that asked us those questions, bro. So I like that.
It's, you know, I come out here and literally, bro, like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times a week, you know.
2-3 times a week?
And I'm looking at my whip, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I really, what I'm trying to say is I come here, bro, and I look at this, and it's usually nobody out here. Like,
yeah,
it's just me, you know. And
yeah.
It's crazy that I mean, you guys are here today.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys have the same dreams or ambitions. You know?
Yeah.
and whatever that may be.
Crazy.
You know, like leaving. You said the purpose you just mentioned. You know,
Yeah.
leaving an impact in the world. You know.
Yeah.
You just don't see that, bro. And we're all 19. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't see 30-year-olds here. You know what I'm saying?
I gave up already.
Honestly.
So, but I really commend you guys. Keep doing what you. I don't know what you guys are doing, but whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's not so
thank
much
you.
for what you're doing. It's more of the fact that you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
You know, whether I don't know what skill you're doing it, but the fact that you're thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
That's like, you know,
Yeah.
for real. You know.
It's crazy.
So you said your name was Josh.
Josh, yeah.
And your name was
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, yeah.
Is that like Greek?
It can be Greek if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure it's Greek, yeah.
So, are you guys from
Yeah.
He's from Cali.
Irvine.
Irvine?
Yeah, I'm from Seattle, but I'm making the move down to Cali in the next month or
You're
so.
moving out here.
Yeah.
I'm from Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach was like 20,
That's nearby, yeah?
20, 30 minutes that way or that way? That way. Yeah.
So wait,
That way.
So I'm guessing like something to do with like YouTube.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel called Business with Thaddeus. Always plug.
But
Virtual assistants for days, bro.
I don't know if you guys know this or like you were aware of it, but you look at a business owner, okay? If he has employees, they're really tools of leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It gives you more time.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about it.
You know? So one of the things that fucking like drives me every day is like, whatever it is I have to do, I'll do it. You know, on my own terms. Though.
Yeah.
Like I would never be a tool of leverage for another man.
Right.
I think my life is too valuable for that. You know?
100%.
But and that's it. Why I asked to get off camera is because that's one of the things I know that other people don't.
They don't know it.
You know?
Yeah.
They just don't have that perspective.
Yeah.
You know, like that. You know. So.
It's like,
Go ahead.
no, it's like if you have a bunch of employees, you're just literally buying yourself more time that you can use each day. 'Cause you only have 24, but if you have one employee, now how much do you have?
The way I think about it too, or kind of similar topic, but for me, the way I think about it, bro, I'm like, all right, so and so over here, you know, how much time they have or whatever, but the biggest thing I think too is a lot of people, like the people who are employees, is they think about like other people a lot, because like if you're working for somebody, you're probably thinking about them, what they want you to do, but not only that, but a lot of people too are like when it comes to social media, a lot of people are inspired by like people like, I don't know if you know Gary Vee, or people like these entrepreneurs, like people are inspired by them. They spend all day watching them, you know? Spend all day looking at what they're doing. They spend all day getting motivated and inspired to do nothing. They just sit down and motivated and inspired. Like they're just like, what are you motivated for? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, are you implementing like useful information? And what I realized, I was like, yo, I gotta stop watching all these guys doing it. I gotta stop, you know, and looking at these guys and just fucking doing it. Just go out and get it. Like, I got the knowledge I need, have the resources, or if I don't have the resources, I know how to be resourceful enough to go out and get it, and stop watching the fucking dudes who are doing it because they're irrelevant. If I want to be one of those dudes, I can't look up to them. I gotta look at them, bro, peer to peer. You know what I mean? I never want to like meet another like high status fucking influencer, entrepreneur, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and have them be like, hey man, like, you're a good success story. Like, nah, bro, like, we're on the same level. Like, I don't look up to you, like, you're killing it, that's cool, but you're 45 years old. You should be killing it. When I'm 45 years old, I'm gonna be doing 5 times better than you, type of shit, you know what I mean? So I think another thing too, like, nobody thinks about that. Everybody sits down, they're inspired, they're motivated, they watch all these people, but they never actually do it. So it's like, but that's one of the things, like, you have to learn that on your own. If you don't catch that yourself, and you like, if I just tell everybody that, bro, most people are like, what? You know what I mean? Or they're gonna be like, oh well, this guy gives me information that I can use. But it's like, look, bro, you gotta stop watching this guy because he's holding you back, or maybe he's, you know, doing this or he's doing that, but you're not actually going out and getting it. You know, so for me, bro, it's just like, stop looking at the people that do it and just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, but nobody knows that, bro. Nobody. You know, which is crazy because if people knew that, they'd be taking a lot more action, making a lot more money. Like, I see some people on my social media, bro, they comment on every post, they, you know, buy every product, you know, they watch every video, you know, they follow every recommendation, they read every book I talk about, they listen to every podcast I talk about, but like, they just continue to do that over and over and over and over, but they don't actually just shut all that shit off, you know, stop looking at my social media and just fucking work. That's what I did, bro, for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, bro, just worked. Like, fuck everybody else, fuck the outside noise, fuck the icons, bro. And I was like, I'm gonna become one, bro. I'm gonna become one, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I'm become one. So I think, like how you said, like people don't have that perspective, you know, of being another tool. They also don't have that perspective of like thinking for themselves, like actually doing shit. Like they're just watching people doing shit. It makes them feel good about themselves. Like it makes them feel like they're a part of their journey. It makes them feel like they're doing something. They're not. They're really not, which is the saddest thing. But you can't really tell anybody that because they won't get it unless it clicks, unless they figure it out on their own, which is crazy shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah. You probably never even thought about it that way either, huh? Like, I tell people, bro, like, yo, like, I tell my inner circle shit like that, but it's like, because they're wired to understand it, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, you get so soaked into, like, what other people are doing, bro, it's like, and the next thing you know, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of your day are gone because you're just watching other people. Like, we're starting to put out videos and stuff now, and it's cool, because some people need it at first, you know? They gotta get the right mindset before they can even go do shit, to be honest. So like it's very important that people in the very beginning do watch it, but once they're ready, they gotta go. Because I always told myself, because I kind of been ready my life, it was different, bro, you know, kind of like how you were saying, it was just different. And I always was like, why would somebody spend 20 minutes of the day watching somebody vlog? You know what I mean? Not like that, but like it's different. It's different if it's an entrepreneur vlog, bro. Like it's different if it's an entrepreneur and they give me tips to give me motivation, like hell yeah. But like people that just watch like funny shit like all day, bro, like all day, like 3 hours, like some funny shit that's like you're not gonna remember in a year. Like, bro, come on. You know what I mean? So I just saw that, bro. I was like, it never really made sense for me. And I didn't really need anybody to tell me that. It was just like, wow, like my life's pretty cool, bro. Why would I watch yours? You know what I mean? Now before my life was cool, bro. But it was like I was in love with what I was doing, which made it cool, you know?
So you said work, like I just put my head down and I work. What does that mean? How explain a day or your days?
The biggest thing for me, bro, was learning. When I first got started, so like e-commerce, affiliate marketing, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I remember I was talking to my friends, like, hey, like we should start this, we should do this. And we're like, nah, I'm cool. And I'm like, fuck, like I'm doing this by my own. You know what I mean? So at first, bro, work was like, you know, getting started, learning the communication skills, learning the leadership skills, learning the branding, learning the marketing, but like really learning it, bro. Like studying, like, so when I say like don't always like look at these people, here's what they do. They listen to it and it goes through one ear and out the other. But they don't actually analyze it. They listen to it and get motivated, but they don't like they're looking from a student standpoint. I look from a teacher standpoint. So like, all right, if I'm watching this guy right here, how can I teach somebody what he just did in that presentation if I had to tell somebody that at a presentation tomorrow? So same thing if I'm reading a book. I'm like, all right, instead of just reading this as a student, if I had to explain this entire concept to a class of 500 people tomorrow, how do I need to understand this? You gotta understand it differently. Like it's literally, your mind is like you're flipping the whole way you understand it. So I did research, bro, like till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., woke up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., like on everything I needed to learn. What successful entrepreneurs are doing, successful influencers, successful businesses, but not only that, failures, like entrepreneurs who failed and like went bankrupt, or athletes who failed, rappers who failed, went bankrupt, influencers who lost all their fame. And I'm like, what do these guys do good? What do these guys do bad? What is their business standpoints? How does this company make money? How does it not make money? And like, I learned it all, bro. Like notebooks full of notes. And then I learned psychology, bro. Like fat, like. Right. And I went to college and I learned psychology in college, bro, but I had a 1.1. I did not get that shit in college. But reading books, bro, like, and watching videos, I learned it, bro. And not only that, but like, I watched people that were using the psychology and was like, all right, why does this work? Like against people? Like, how does he utilize this? How do these companies use psychology to market their products? And then I learned that, bro. And like, I really learned it, bro. I'm saying like, I was not really sleeping, bro. Like, probably unhealthy for a little bit, you know what I mean? I was so hungry, bro. It was like, I was just doing it, and now it's to the point, bro, I'm so confident in what I do and like in my abilities. Like, I feel like nobody can tell me anything, because I'm like, no, I know my game, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm self-aware. I'm also very self-aware that I'm not the best. There's other people that could teach me shit too, so that's why I'm always still like learning, but I'm learning from a different perspective. So like when a lot of people tell me shit, I'll listen to the perspective because it's always a different perspective, but I'm very like analytical, like unless they have the actual facts to like back it up, it's like I'm not listening. You know, or I'll take it, I'll listen, but I'm not implementing unless like I can find evidence behind it, you know what I mean? Right. So the grind was really just learning the game inside out, but like long term. I wasn't looking for like this, like the system to hop in and step 1, step 2, step 3, make money. Like I'm looking 5 years down the line, bro. Like, what's gonna help me 5 years down the line? Like all my businesses I've planned out, I've been planned out for 6 months down the line. So it was like always long term, bro. Like investing a lot of my money, like almost everything, back into my businesses, back into my education, back into, you know, fucking whatever it is, and like pretty much myself, because I'm looking like who's gonna be around 3 years from now, 5 years from now, really making money, really building the business, like, and not just like a little trend pop up and they're gone. So that was the grind for a while, bro. And it's still the grind, but it's just now I'm actually like building businesses with it, you know what I mean? So that was my grind, bro. And I fucking love it, bro. It makes me feel good to learn, bro. You know what I mean? Because like, it's kind of like, it's an ego thing. Like I don't have an ego on the outside at all. But inside, bro, my ego is like fucking fueling, bro. Like I make myself feel great because like it gives me confidence, you know, in the moves I execute. So learning all this shit feels like I feel like I have a competitive advantage, bro. I'm talking to somebody like you know, whatever it's about, and I'm just like, I know exactly how to read them. I know exactly like why things are happening in their lives, like or why, you know, this happened in their business or this. I just know it all, bro. So it's like I feel good. It's because like, oh, I know that. Yeah, do that. I can teach you this. It's like everything makes sense to me. And there's no, I'll never get stumped, if that makes sense. Because like, I just put in the hours, bro. I just put in the fucking hours.
So so that's the business you put in
place, like, you're very successful, and I'm like, I'm not, you know what I mean? So like, I still grind, and but like I said, like, me teaming up with him is like, I can focus on what I'm best at, specialization. He can focus on what he's best at, which is, you know, building businesses, and I bring in revenue, I bring in customers, I come up with marketing game plans. He manages that shit, he executes on it, and it's like we team up, and it's like, you know?
It's like we all have the know-how on what we can do. Like we like I can market, he can manage a business, like good. It's just he does like his job better, I do my thing better, and it's like you combine forces. Yeah. And 10 times stronger.
I like that.
Yeah.
So how'd you boys link up? Because you said you're from out of state, no?
Facebook Messenger, bro.
Dead ass?
Dead ass, yeah.
No way. Yeah. That's the funniest.
That's the craziest thing.
Bro, I told him the other day, like, oh, bro, imagine like you never hit me up, bro, on Facebook or whatever it was, however we got connected.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, you know, it's funny actually how it really started was I had one like software company, and he recreated a software company, and then he added an affiliate site on it, and then like within like, and like I said, this is where he comes to this is where he gets smart, bro, like with the business management, like, and he was outsourcing a lot more shit and leveraging a lot more people that I wasn't really doing yet. I was just utilizing my personal marketing skills, but not on a bigger scale. And I'm like, fuck, like, I need to know this guy, bro. He knows what he's doing, bro. And then I teamed up, and then we fucking doubled down on it. Boom, we fucking blew up that business, bro.
Yeah. So we basically had rival companies.
Yeah.
And then we just joined forces and just took over the whole game.
Yeah.
So who hit up who, or how'd you guys hear about each other?
I think.
Honestly, I don't.
Like, what I mean is like, how did you guys hear about each other?
I think you messaged me on Facebook, right?
I think I reached out to you first, yeah. But then it was like a while later that you hit me up.
Yeah,
for
so
your
he
business.
reached out to me first, and he's telling me about his success in e-commerce, like selling things.
So you're already into that stuff.
Yeah, so I was already doing some e-commerce, but this was my first like software thing that I got.
I was doing some e-commerce stuff, but I was doing more like affiliate marketing and marketing for businesses and stuff like that, consulting. And then so he hit me up. We're like two different industries, but both very like well off in what we were doing. And then I started a software company to help people market on like Instagram, stuff like that, on a lot higher scale. And he was doing Instagram marketing before his e-commerce company, which is very different from what I was doing. But he saw
Dropshipping?
Yeah, you know the game.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity there, and because when I launched this software company for Instagram, nobody was doing this shit, bro. Like, I'm very good at, because I do so much research, I'm very good at seeing trends before they happen, way before they happen, and capitalizing off of them. But I already know what's gonna be trending in the next 6 months, and I'm already prepared to fucking hit the ground running with it, you know what I mean? So it's like, I knew that, and he saw it, but he was like, all right, I know I can make this better, you know what I mean? And so he made a better business model, but the marketing wasn't as much there, you know what I mean? Because I was good at marketing, but I wasn't as good as the business model. Like my business didn't look as clean, like my software company didn't look as clean, they didn't run as fluidly. as his was. It was very fluid, very clean, very like
Right.
simple, bro, for the users.
Right.
But I was very good at bringing in customers, bro.
Right.
Like all day.
Gang,
And then so like,
gang.
yeah. So when we teamed up, bro, it was game over.
Right.
It was game over, bro. Like everybody else in the market, it was like, you gotta get the hell out of here. Like
Right.
we got this. This
Honestly.
is ours. This is ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, bro. So now, and that's a big thing too, because then I was like, that's when I realized, because I was doing a lot of solo stuff, you know. I was like, yo, like specialization, you need a team, you need to grow with other people, and that's what shit took off, bro. Like, that's my brand, bro. Our brand is Team Jet Set, bro. Squad, bro. Squad of hustlers, entrepreneurs, networkers, influencers, people who want to work together and make a big difference. You know what I mean? So I rep this. I'll die for anybody on this brand, bro. Like I got love for everybody, man. I think there's like 10, 12 of us, I think, that are representing it right now. Like, I look for like high quality people, like just putting themselves out there, bro. Like really trying to, like it's not all about the money. You know, everybody that on the team makes good money, but it's like I'm really looking, bro, like on like people's motives. Motives are key. You know what I mean? Like you were talking to me earlier about that, so that's why I rep this shit, bro. Like I have it all over my car, bro. Team Jet Set, Team Jet Set.
It's on your tires too, huh?
Yeah, and it's like because I really like. Because bro, it's really not about me. No. Like a lot of people are trying to grow their personal brands and they want to be this guru and they want to be like almighty, and it's like that's cool if that's what you want to do. But for me, it's like I'm really about the people, bro. I'm really about the team. I'm really about the impact, like the spark of the wave more than myself. I think one of the biggest reasons for that too is one of the people who used to inspire the hell out of me on social media didn't have his name on his profile. I didn't know who the hell he was, bro. Like he just had like whatever his social media name was, but like nobody knew who he was. But he posted good, useful, relevant information that inspired me, bro. Like I'm in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, looking at this guy, and I'm like, yo, like I want to be like this guy, you know. And I kind of figured that I kind of created that same type of vibe, and now that's why like the glamour is not on me, bro. It's like it's on the team, but it's not on the team. Like it's really on the people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people like they love the brand, bro, because it's like shit changes lives. I mean, I tell people a lot of times that people want to build a brand, and they're thinking, I gotta post on social media, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you need all that, but if you really want a strong brand, the only thing you gotta do is just change somebody's life. Once you change somebody's life, like they're loyal to your brand for life. You know what I mean? Because their path and the road they're going on is because of you. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's like, it's just huge, bro. Like you change somebody's life, your brand is so strong, bro. You know? So.
And how did the team come to be? You mentioned you guys are like a team. And
Yeah.
Cause you start off alone. And then
Yeah.
you guys linked up.
Yeah, and so
I didn't even join Team Jet Set until they were like doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
I'm fairly new to the whole Team Jet Set. I mean, I would fairly new, but like yeah.
Not yet.
Well, so honestly, it started off me. I was just branding myself as Jet Set Fly, and then I got my cousin involved, and then I started getting other business partners involved, and I started meeting new people, and like really, dude, like. It was just like person. I met a lot of people through social media, bro, like really through social media. And it was like, but people that were hungry, bro, like people that were consistent months after months. Like not just like, hey, like, look at me, I'm willing to work harder than everybody else, I'm willing to do that. And it was like, the biggest thing, bro, was like finding people that were really about like what they say. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like, it didn't become like super official until really not that long ago. It was just like a concept at first, remember, bro?
Yeah.
Like it was just like, this is our squad, like Team Jet Set, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, like let's fucking take this shit to millions, bro. Like impact millions of people, bro. Like so now that's the goal, is like really like on a huge, larger scale. To like, I honestly, bro, want to go down in fucking history books, bro. Like not me, but the brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't even care if people know my name, bro. You know what I mean? But the brand, like I don't even want the brand to be a brand. I want it to be like a movement, bro. Like people, they might not even know who the people in the brand are, but they just know it's like that movement, the Team Jet Set movement, fucking changed their life. You know what I mean? Like that shit keeps me up at night, bro. You know what I mean? That shit keeps me up at night.
That's respect, bro. I like it.
Yeah, bro.
That's like you.
Thank you, boss. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So, anyways, bro, tell me a little about yourself, dude.
So, what do you want to know?
your background, bro, story a little bit. What you're talking about, you know, wanting to go into business. What exactly are you trying to do, or are you?
So basically, you know, I was born in Mexico. I mean, I'm talking when I told you poor, bro. Like I'm dirt poor, bro. Like you know, like street was a dirt road, house caving in. You know,
Shit.
like it just wasn't good, bro.
Mhm.
So when my mom, you know, she grew up out here in LA, and she said I'm gonna take my kids out there. You know, so she brought us out. Single mom, bro. You know, my brothers were. I had an older brother, a younger brother. I once we were like 8, 9 years old. You know, I was 8, my older brother was 9. And growing up, you know, I grew up in South Central LA. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Yeah.
East Long Beach, you know, like the hood, you know.
Yeah.
So when I was 12, bro, I said, you know, my mom worked real hard, bro, like real hard. And at 12, I remember I had my buddy Daniel. He like my dude's shoe game was strong, bro. Like he loves shoes, you know.
Yeah.
So I remember he told me, "Hey, Kev, bro, like you gotta change your shoe game, bro." So I had an idea, bro. You guys remember like the song "Teach Me How to Jerk" or whatever?
Yeah. I used to do that, bro. I used to jerk back in the days.
So I'm 12 years old, right? And you know I'm in middle school or whatever. And my bro Daniel was talking about shoes, and we have this idea of creating a squad, like a group, and selling shoes to the group. Like us creating the group and then selling shoes to the group. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense.
So I thought of going to LA, buying shoes for $10, selling it to them for 15, and making a profit. That was the first time I had a little spark. You know, and I remember at the time, bro, I was so hungry to make money, bro, because I really couldn't ask my mom. You know, she had no money. You know, so I literally thought of slanging, bro. I wanted money that bad, you know. But I didn't do it, you know?
Yeah.
Thank God, bro. Thank God. You know?
Bro. You might not be standing here right now, bro.
You know? So I didn't do that, bro. And the whole shoe thing, I mean, I didn't really succeed because I didn't know how to sell.
Yeah.
You know? So maybe sold a pair or two or whatever. Then I moved my uncle. Hold on, give me a sec, bro. Hello?
You're good.
What's up, bro?
The content game.
You're out. You're
Content game
there?
is wild right now.
I'm in, what's this, Newport? Newport. I'm in Newport, bro. Come through, let me show you I'll meet you halfway. Let's meet up at Beach Boulevard and this is the best hour, bro. Yeah, you can fuck me, bro.
Clean GTR.
You know what, just stay there, bro. I'm shit. That is not, I said no. I'll tell you guys what the biggest, I want to say, like, determining factor was in my life, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And God, bro. God, like, you know, when I was 12, bro, I was so hungry to make money, bro. You know, now I'm not talking like millions. My head wasn't even on that. Like,
Yeah. Couldn't even think. I
couldn't even think of $100 bill. I just thought of like, whatever, dude. Like money to eat, you know. And I sold a few shoes. I didn't know how to sell, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
At 14, I moved out here to like Westminster, Huntington Beach area. And you know, I remember my mom used to buy shoes at Ross for us. You know.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom bought me like, you remember the PF5s?
Yeah.
I got like a pair of PF5s, bro. And I remember I said I'll get an extra pair and sell it to bro at school or something.
Yeah.
So I started selling shoes from Ross, bro, like the PF5s.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think much of it. Like it wasn't like I thought. I was just like subconsciously doing all these things, you know. Like I wasn't really aware that I was doing it or that could like lead somewhere.
Yeah.
I was just kind of, it was like out of habit or whatever.
It's just like a little thing, like you're just doing it.
Right. So, what was it? 15. You know, I saw I could make money out of tie-dye t-shirts because all my bros wearing tie-dye t-shirts at school. So I went, bought like shirts, wholesale, whatever, tie-dye them. You know, in my backyard, and I flipped them. You know, sold them. It wasn't until 16, bro. This is like, I hope whoever watches this, bro, like, you know, really like takes this to heart. Like, when I say God, bro, like I mean God, bro. You know, like at 12, he took me away from like doing drugs. I never touched a drug in my life. No alcohol. Haven't had, you know, none of that, bro. At, what was it, 14, you know, 16 now. 15, at 16 I said, how can I make money, you know?
Yeah.
My brothers were like going to Carl's Jr., because at 16 you can get a job, you know?
Yeah.
Like Carl's Jr., I mean, anywhere you can think of that fast food, they were hitting it, you know? I said, I don't want to do that. So I was at Marshall's shopping with my mom, bro, okay? And I see a clipper on like a rack or whatever, like the hair clippers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm about to cut hair. Like, if I can make money, I'll cut hair, whatever.
No way.
So I started cutting hair, bros, okay? And then it wasn't until God, bro, and I keep mentioning God, at school, bro, I wasn't a good student. You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't try.
We're
to
all on that same boat.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I just, you know, so I like ran for, what was it, my sophomore year, bro. My sophomore year of high school, I was 15, 16. I ran for ASB president, bro, and I won, right? I was like the president of the school. Got kicked off because I failed. I failed the class, and that pissed me off, bro. I was like, bro, like, that was one of my dreams, you know, like I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Then I said, you know what, whatever, bro. Like it's all good. Next year, my senior year, I'll be the senior class president, right? So I ran for senior class president, bro. I mean, I'm good with people, you know.
Yeah.
So I won. I won again. Okay. Guess what happened? Kicked off again. Okay. But check it out. That time, bro, I had like a 3.0. Okay. I said, why are you kicking me off? You know. They said, bro, like, you didn't have the grades before, and like you're in a leadership position, whatever, you know. So they kicked me off, and this is a lesson I learned. Okay. If you take care of business, nobody can take what you want from you.
Yeah. Like, just getting shit done.
You feel me? So when I learned that, I said, okay. Now, mind you, I was in the victim mentality. I mean, you study psychology, you know about the whole learning helplessness and you know, the defeat, whatever. So I said, bro, you know, one of the teachers said, when I mentioned God put people in my life, he literally put 3 men in my life. Okay. One of them said, Kev, you can be a victim or you can be a victim. Like you can complain a lot about why you can't do what you want to do, or you can do it. Yeah. And then this is when I started dreaming big because of this man. He said, Kev, do you want to make $10 for the rest of your life, or do you want to drive a Ferrari? I said, bro, hey, $10 ain't too bad, you know. When I was 16, but I said no, I would want a Ferrari, but I didn't even think that could be a life I could live. Yeah. Where I could drive this.
It's so like I started talking about, bro, like people can't formulate that, bro. Like for me, like all you know is what's around you. So you ain't never seen nobody driving a Ferrari? Right. How the fuck are you gonna get it, bro?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You just, you know, I grew up poor, bro. You know? All you saw in the hood was dudes walking trying to hit you up or whatever, you know? You don't see this, bro. You know, so with that being said, bro, stop being a victim and make life happen for you. 2, you know, do you want $10 for the rest of your life and be poor, or do you want to be successful and rich, you know? Yeah. And the third one was the one that hit me, bro, okay? He told me, Kev, okay, here's a guy that was homeless, bro, okay? He was homeless. He's on one of the top motivational speakers in the world, Eric Thomas, I'm sure you know about him. Oh, yeah. Okay, that pumped me up, bro. This guy burnt a CD from me, bro. He burnt a CD from me in his office. He said, go home and listen to this, okay? God, bro. Hey, they didn't have to do that for me, bro. Yeah. They really didn't.
Bro, it's fucking...
Hey,
talk, bro.
That's what I mean by God, bro. Like, if God, those men would... They didn't have to do that for me. Yeah. You know? So with that being said, I went home, bro, literally, bro. A little apartment, okay? A little 2-story apartment, bro. Not 2-story, 2-bedroom apartment, okay? My mom, my brother, my stepdad, and I, bro. I played that in, bro. Mind you, I was 16, playing ball. I wasn't that good at ball, though. Like, I don't think I was going to get a scholarship. You know, I didn't have good grades to go to college. I don't think I would have, you know. Yeah. Whatever, okay? So with that being said, I said, I'm going to go for entrepreneurship, okay? Whatever that means. I found my passion, you know. I started listening to, like, motivational videos, books, or whatever. And I said, bro, I'm going to go all out for this, okay? Whatever this means, I'm going to be like Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, okay? I already got the name of my company, bro, a conglomerate, okay? Yeah. I'm going to own all these little businesses under it, right? With that being said, I said, what do I have to do to get there, you know? What do I really have to do to get there? You have to learn, bro. That's a fact. The more you learn, the more you earn. 100%. You feel me? 100%. So I said, if that's what I got to do, I got to invest. Mind you, I had no money, bro. I didn't have a job. I wasn't going to get a job. I told my mom, invest in me, okay? I said, let's go to Barnes & Noble and buy me one book, man. I just want one book. I promise I'm going to pay you back, man. Yeah. I told my mom. She took me to Barnes & Noble. She bought me a book on business plan and the intelligent entrepreneur. The first 2 books she bought for me, bro. I went home, bro. I cracked those open. I started listening to them, bro. When you talked about, I literally learned about psychology, right? You were talking about that, and you just honed down till 3 in the morning. That's what I did, bro. Day and night, bro. Day and night. You talked about, like, you know, well, is it gonna be balls? Is it gonna be girls? I gotta focus, right? Like, your craft. I didn't have a craft. I said, well, I just want to be a successful man, so I have to learn how they think, right? Yeah. Notes, day and night, bro. Day and night. Literally, bro. Just hours on hours on hours for a year. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, okay? You hit him up, right, on Facebook, you sent him a message. That sparked this. That's why you're here today, right? Yeah. That's another point I want to bring up. Like, life happens to you if you let it. If you make life happen, it'll happen for you. You make that happen, you can just get there, right? 100%. So with that being said, I said, all right, bro, I need to take action. Enough learning, okay? I need to like step up, right? So a guy came to my school, bro, to donate some coffee. He said, hey, you know, thank you guys for like, you know, whatever, donated this coffee for my business class for $200 price. So anyway, I tell this guy, what do you do? He goes, insurance. Warren Buffett owns Geico. I said, bro, I gotta learn from this guy. If he's in that industry, I gotta learn from him, right?
Yeah.
So I'll make it short, bro. Long story short, I said, all right, I'm gonna go to that guy's office and tell him to be my mentor, bro, and teach me about business. I don't know what to do, right?
Yeah.
So long story short, bro, the next day I go to his office right after lunch, bro. I said, I'm about to go. Mind you, during my 4th period class, bro, I'd be in the computer. I was in computer lab. I'd play motivational videos, bro, and just
Zone in.
zone in, bro. I just didn't know what to do. Like, what do you do? You know, like
Yeah.
actually, you were lost. You feel me? Like, what steps,
Yeah.
what moves do you make? You know. Long story short, bro. So I go to this guy's office. I'm like, hey, I want to be successful. You know, will you teach me about business? Can you just come and learn from me? You know, can I get an internship here at your company? Will you be my mentor? Just teach me, right?
Yeah.
He said, you're too young. You know, go take the soft skills course, and maybe you can come back. Okay. So I tell him, all right, I'll go get the course, and I'll come back and I'll talk to you when I have it. I go, the guys didn't want to give it to me, right? So I come back and I tell them, hey, they didn't give it to me. Can I just come and learn? Like, I just really wanted to learn, you know? So anyway, I was willing to learn, bro, and I was so hungry. I worked for him for 6 months, non-paid. So I have this philosophy of like, when you're young, work to learn, not to earn.
Yeah.
Or at least when you're trying to start, right?
Yeah, you have to, bro.
That's a fact. So I said, all right, bro, I'm willing to do whatever, okay? I was doing that, bro. And at the time, my mom, my sister was trying to start a restaurant. So, you know, I had this internship, and then I was helping my parents manage the restaurant and you know, bring the restaurant up. And they were selling alcohol, they were doing all that stuff, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Because God, bro, like I wouldn't want to do that to anyone else, you know?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I said I need to start a business of my own now, you know? So at the time, I didn't know what to think. I got into like, I wanted to learn about affiliate marketing with Learn whatever the guy's name is. His company's name is Learn or whatever. L-U-R-N.
Oh, it's the Indian guy.
Arabic guy, yeah.
Oh.
Or Indian.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, Anik.
Yeah. A Nick Single or something.
Whatever, that guy. So, you know, I wanted to tap into that, but I'm like, it's not my thing, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. So, kept running my parents' restaurant, and then after that, bro, I met a really awesome guy, you know? And, you know, I'll turn it out real quick. I'll show this off camera.
Yeah, no, just...
Turn out.
Turn it up.
I want you guys a little. So right now we're building this company. Just take a look. Hey, no camera, just us.
Just us?
Next time we'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah, I
right
feel
I want to
it.
get to know you guys online, bro. A bro to bro love. You feel me?
Let's go.
See, is that it too?
Yeah,
It's the same name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
I left everything else I was doing, bro, and now we're doing this. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that's neat, you know. That's my story.
Yeah.
But you know, on a like bro to bro level, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm really happy I met you guys, bro.
Yeah, bro, this is fucking dope, honestly,
Honestly.
bro. Haven't been able to open up like this in a while. It's dope.
And I'll tell you what, bro. You guys got a bro for life, okay?
Yeah.
For real.
Word.
Like, that's a fact. Okay. And I believe in you, bro. I don't even know what you guys like are doing. Hey, you told me a little bit about Team Jet Set.
Yeah.
I don't even care about what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I met you guys, bro.
It's on the same wavelength, bro. That's
Mhm.
big.
It's crazy.
I was tripping
Really?
out at first, bro. I saw you pull up. I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah, it's like someone's pulling
I'm
up.
like, why is he pulling up behind me, man? And all of a sudden, start talking. I'm like, this guy knows his shit a little bit. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You know, it's just, I'm telling you, man. You know what my goal is, bro? None of my bros, dude, and none of them
Yeah.
are trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
None of them want this.
Yeah.
They're okay living how they're living, you know? So one of my goals, bro, and that's why I say I'm happy I met you guys, bro,
Yeah.
is to find people, bro, wherever God puts them, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know what my dream is, bro? To drive my car, my dream car. Either one of these, bro, I'm thinking like a 675 LT, McLaren 675
Yeah.
LT.
Was it hot?
Or like a Aventador or something, I don't know.
I love it, man.
But just driving down the street with our squad, bro. Like
Yeah.
my bros, you feel me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's just what I'm envisioning.
That shit.
You feel me?
I've done it before, bro. Not necessarily with this car, but in the past, I love to surround myself with those type of people. And I started a car crew, bro, back in high school. I was the only person that didn't have an exotic car inside of an exotic car crew, bro. But I was driving with all these dudes with Ferraris and GTRs, and like, I felt good, bro. I was like, yo, like, these are my people. You know what I mean? Obviously, I wasn't there, nowhere near there, bro. But it was like, hey, like, putting myself around it. And now, bro, like, now my homies are starting to cop cool cars, bro. Like, he's getting an I-8. I got this. I told you that homie is copping a Lambo, bro. Two of my neighbors that are now probably just like two, like, it's weird, but I met them just randomly. They just moved to my apartment complex.
Oh shit, one of them's getting their Tesla tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, tomorrow.
Film that. But like literally, so they're two cousins and they both just copped Teslas, bro. Like, and they were like same story as me, bro. They were college students, like, and the parents, you know, weren't very well off. I think like kind of like you, like single parent, you know, trying to help them, you know, more than they can help themselves. And now they're crushing it, bro. E-commerce too. And it's like, bro, I just met them by like serendipity, bro. It's just like, it was so random, bro. Like how we kind of met, like randomly, it's so random. And now like my boys just got back from a cruise, like literally like 2 days ago. And like I went with all these guys, bro, and it's just like these are my, I'm saying about to die for these guys. Like these are my squad, and like everyone's getting cool cars. And obviously it's not all about the material. It's so different, bro. It's just different. Like it's almost like a video game, bro. Like it's not real life. Like
What you mean, bro?
Like I mean, it is real life. Like for me in my mind, it's like it's supposed to be this way, but for everybody else, it's like it's not supposed to be that way. So it's like doing this type of shit is like when I say it's different, bro, it's like normal people look at it and they're like it doesn't make sense in their head. So they try to justify reasons of why like people don't deserve that type of stuff, or why they didn't get it and somebody else got lucky and did it. And really like my squad, bro, is just like it's like a video game, bro. Like let's level up. So it's dope, bro. I love it.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Let's level up. I like
Let's
that.
level
yeah.
up, bro. Let's skip a few levels while we're on the way up. You know what I mean? That's how I like to think about it,
Well, I'll tell you guys what, bro. I gotta go in, but I'd
Yeah.
like to link up with you guys again, bro.
bro. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down, bro. Take down my number for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want you to take my number too.
Appreciate you.
Hey, I want you to, yeah, give me your number.
Gotcha, man.
Yeah, there you go.
What was your last name, bro?
Sanchez, bro.
Sanchez?
Yeah. Cool, bro. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, for real.
Yeah, hey, it was nice meeting you, bro. It was nice meeting you, man.
Cool, bro.
We'll link up, yeah?
Yeah, you got
For
it.
sure.
We'll probably end up seeing you, or I'll at least end up seeing you here again and again.
A few more times.
'Cause I'm gonna be here, bro, until I fucking buy one of those dogs.